Here back in the Fantasy Bar NBA. 6 of my favorite plays fresh off the tap for you on FanDuel and DraftKings, including some of my favorite matchups we want to target, some injury situations we want to exploit. We've got some correlation as well, and a beast of the night I think goes absolutely ham tonight. Who we talking about? Only one way to find out. It's time to belly up to the Fantasy Bar. Welcome in, guys. Thursday edition Beers Daily Fantasy Six Pack. Thank you, as always, for stopping by, hanging out here in the Fantasy Bar, and checking out today's video. Before we get to the plays, take a second, click that thumbs up button. That's the tip jar here on this free video. Continue to hammer that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel as well. My Pints and Picks video out for the big game. 2 of my favorite bets for the Niners and Chiefs. 11-1 on those videos over the last 6 weeks. So check that out. Check out our NBA Sim Labs tool as well. Build lineups very quickly, very easily using simulations, projections, ownership. Awesome tool. Go and check that out if you are a premium subscriber. If you're not, get signed up or hang out later. Get a chance to win some free RotoGrinders Premium. And lastly, our props and pick'em package special sale, just $9.99 for a 3-day trial. Come and check it out. The team up a ton of units. Take advantage of that sale. All those links in the description here of the video. All right, let's get into it. A lot of injuries to navigate through here. If we have to make any changes, as always, we will do so in the YouTube comment section and on Twitter. Let's get started with some value at small forward, power forward with Royce O'Neale of Brooklyn. Now, the Nets, not a lot of big name injuries, but a lot of guys going to be out here for Brooklyn. Cam Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, Lonnie Walker, and Dante Sharp all expected to be out here tonight against the Cleveland Cavaliers. So opens up a lot of minutes here for Royce O'Neale, a guy that can contribute across the entire statistical stat sheet, which is always something we have highlighted now. We've seen a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end here. A season high 16 shot attempts. So you add some potential scoring to the rebounding, assists, the blocks, and the steals, and it raises the bar, raises the upside here for a guy like Royce O'Neale. Now, the matchup not ideal here against the Cleveland Cavaliers, but that will help us with ownership, should help keep him under the radar. We know this guy has 30, 35, upwards of 40-point upside. I think we get some big upside here at low ownership. Royce O'Neale, one of my favorite values here for Thursday night. All right, let's stay in the mid-range here at the center position with Wendell Carter Jr. of Orlando. When I'm picking players for the video, and guys that can check a lot of boxes for me, and Wendell Carter Jr. certainly does that here tonight. Matchup, ideal. We'll talk about that here momentarily. We know there's upside here with Wendell Carter Jr. Price more than fair at $5,300 and $6,100. And ownership probably not going to be very highly owned on this slate. So all 4 of those boxes, things that we are always looking for. Let's talk about the price on DraftKings. Lowest it's been in weeks here on Wendell Carter Jr. So we talk a lot about buy lows. This is certainly a great buy low spot. Ownership also should not be a major issue here. I don't see a lot of people flocking to Wendell Carter Jr., and I think that's a mistake here. San Antonio, bottom 3 in the entire league in points allowed and rebounds allowed per game to the center position. Great matchup, fair price, and the ownership not where it should be. Wendell Carter Jr., solid option here for Thursday night. All right, back to value at shooting guard, small forward with Buddy Hield of Indiana. I get it. A lot of you guys probably have written off Buddy Hield, the ups, the downs, but that's what we're looking for, especially in tournaments, are the ups, and we look for the lows in pricing. We have hit the absolute low on Buddy Hield so far this season, all the way down to $4,600, so the lowest price we've gotten all season long on DraftKings. So I am buying low here. 25 or more DraftKings points in 3 of the last 5 games, and 2 of those 3 went for 30 plus. And what an environment we get here. Golden State coming into town off a back-to-back. Huge total in this game at over 251 points. Great spot here for the roller coaster. I think we get the ups here, and the price way down. Take advantage and buy low on Buddy Hield. All right, let's go to the Knicks next. Let's talk power forward center, Precious Achiuwa. So no Julius Randle has been a big boon here for Precious Achiuwa, playing an absolute ton of minutes right now. In fact, has played 40 minutes or more in each of the last 4 games, and this role not going away. These minutes are not going away. Without Randle, this guy's got to play a lot of minutes. OG Anunoby also out, so provides that the grit that some of these guys that are missing have provided for the New York Knicks. We've seen the same out of Isaiah Hartenstein, another guy I like tonight, just didn't fit him in the video. But Dallas really struggling with bigs, especially power forwards. 4th most fantasy points allowed to this position. So we've seen the scoring out of Achiuwa. We've seen the rebounding out of him. You can put those both together in one night. Look out. I think we get 40, 50-point upside here. Precious Achiuwa, solid option here tonight against the Dallas Mavericks. All right, let's go to the other side of that game with some correlation at point guard, shooting guard with Kyrie Irving. Now look, I love Luka as much as the next guy, but it can be tough to get him in a lineup and feel good about everything else, whereas Kyrie Irving, you can fit comfortably in those lineups with some other solid pieces. So as we head to New York here, I had to give you a little Batman reference. Kyrie, one of the best sidekicks here, the old Robin to Luka's Batman as they head into Gotham to play the Knicks here tonight. But look at the floor here. We're talking cash games here. Only one game under 40 DraftKings points over the last 11. Now you look at the tournament upside and look at that ceiling. 8 of those 11 games have gone from 50 or more. And I understand Luka was not in for some of those games, but these two starting to figure it out, playing well together. We've seen some big games out of Kyrie Irving, even with Luka in the lineup as they head to the Garden here tonight. I think Kyrie goes off. One of my favorites here for Thursday night. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Thursday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. Easy to play. All you got to do, click that thumbs up button, then head to the comment section and guess fantasy points on DraftKings tonight for my Beast of the Night. Whoever's guess is the closest, we're going to give you an absolutely free week of RotoGrinders Premium just for hanging out while you're down there. Who is your top play? Who is your Beast of the Night here for Thursday? Sound off in that comment section. All right, let's wrap it up with my favorite play, Mass Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. We're not done with that game. Let's go back to the New York side and talk shooting guard, small forward Donte DiVincenzo, tonight's Beast of the Night. This one stings me a little bit as a Milwaukee Bucks fan, the one that got away here, starting to finally see the guy we saw at Villanova really raising his game to a whole new level here, and he's had to with some of the injuries here. We talked about Randall and OG Anunoby going to be out once again here tonight. Jalen Brunson also dealing with an ankle injury. Saw that in the last game. Questionable here. So like DiVincenzo, regardless, if you add Brunson out as well, sky is the absolute limit here. This offense will run directly through Donte DiVincenzo. So just raises the bar even more if Brunson were to be out. 26 or more points now in 4 of the last 5 games. That's equated to 44 or more DraftKings points in those same contests. And Dallas really giving it up. Bottom 6 in points allowed, 3-pointers allowed, which we've seen. DiVincenzo taking a ton of threes right now, and also fantasy points, bottom 6 here for the Dallas Mavericks. Donte DiVincenzo, prices are up. Some people may have sticker shock. This guy playing at an all-star level. Great matchup here tonight. If Brunson misses, absolute smash. Even if Brunson's in, still love me. So Donte DiVincenzo, easily my favorite play on the board in tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it for our Thursday 6-pack. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, you know where to find me. Hit me up in that comment section right below the video. Don't forget, fantasy points for Donte DiVincenzo on DraftKings for your shot at a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. And who is your Beast of the Night? I want to know. Hit me up in that YouTube comment section for RotoGrinders.com. I am Beer saying salut, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck on the slate, and we will see you.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist